Hi, thanks for joining me. My name is Daniela and I'm going to take you through a practice that will teach you to squat. Squatting can come in very handy in birth, but nobody can really expect you to go into a deep yogi squat when you have never practiced a squat before. That's why we will go through practices today that will teach you strength and the mobility and flexibility needed to squat and to not get tired of the squatting too fast. And in the end of the video, I want to show you how to use your yogi squats in birth during contractions with a little bit of support to really help yourself speed up labor and have an easier and smoother birth. The props needed for today are 1 or 2 blocks and maybe a cushion to support yourself. We will start seated in a cross-legged pose on a cushion. You can fold it or take a block to just create a little bit more space in your hips for your baby and for yourself to breathe. And that's exactly what we will do right now. We will take 5 deep breaths to just allow ourselves to arrive, to center, and to be with our bodies and babies. So next, we will start with the butterfly stretch. And we'll stay here for about 30 seconds in that butterfly stretch. Halves open the hips and warm up our thighs and lower back. Just inhale and exhale. Release with every movement. Good. From here, let's sway our arms up and take a deep inhale while stretching our spine. Good. We'll come into tabletop pose. And here with our hands exactly under our shoulders and our knees hip-width distance apart, and under our hips we'll go for some cat and cow stretches. With the inhale, lift your head, drop your belly. With the exhale, round through your shoulders, hug your baby in. Inhale and exhale. Flow through your spine, create flexibility in your spine and in your hips. Three more. Wonderful, and now we'll circle. Big circles, however they feel good for you and your baby. Take this as a dance for your baby. It will allow so much freedom in your hips and will help you later to be able to tilt your pelvis freely when you come to go into your deep yogi squat. Let's change sides. Inhale while your belly drops and exhale while you hug your baby in. This in general is one of the best birth preparation exercises you can do to help your baby settle into a wonderful position for birth and to help your body stay open and mobile. Good. Now sit back into a child's pose, widen your knees, let your big toes meet and stretch your arms out in front of you. Forehead to the mat. 3 breaths and check in with yourself and with your body, with your baby. Good, we'll slowly come up and see about a lunge. Now for this, I always like to encourage my prenatal students to have a cushion under the knee, because lunges can put some strains on the knee, especially when there is a baby belly with like more weight to the whole body. I will just breathe in and out, and with every exhale, try to just allow ourselves to sink a bit deeper and take it more as inviting freedom and movement, not forcing anything, okay? Inhale and exhale. The exhale will allow you to stretch a bit more. We have here a stretch for our hip flexor that will help with pelvic tilts, with squatting, pelvic mobility, and a stretch in our thigh. Now from here, we'll take it into a lizard lunge and we'll just push our knee a little bit out. Don't forget to breathe. See how your hips are doing here. If you feel like this could be good and comfortable for you, you can try to take your elbows to the mat and come down a little lower here. Good, 2 more breaths. And we'll slowly come up again. And just exchange the legs. Good. Again, don't force anything. We want to invite freedom and movement into our body. Feel the hip flexor. Feel your inner thighs. Good. Breathe. The higher you go with your upper body, the more you will feel the hip flexor. And now we'll push the knee a little bit to the outside. See about our inner thighs. And going down if it feels good for you. Okay. Wonderful. From here, let's move up into a downward facing dog. Inhale, and with your exhale, push your palms into the mat and lift into a downward facing dog. Just find your space here, whatever it is you need to do. Maybe you move around a couple of times. And then from here, walk your hands back to your feet and slowly come up through a forward fold, Uttanasana. Make sure you have your knees bent and your feet at least hip width distance apart. Come up. And from here, we're going to do a squat, Utkatasana chair pose, but we're not going to go all the way down just now. Inhale, lift your hands, and exhale, sit down in the chair that does not exist. And be aware that your knees should not go forward too much. They should really sit above your heels. Hands up. And we're going to do that for 5 times. So inhale, exhale. And down again. Inhale, exhale. And again. And once more. This time we stay for 5 breaths. You can work yourself up to 10 if you practice frequently. Good. And this will create the strength in your glutes and in your thighs that you need to squat. Wonderful. Going for a goddess squat with your knees wide apart, and again try and help your knees sit above your heels. Push them a little bit to the outside and see to it that you have the right distance between your feet. We can move from side to side here. Invite some openness into our inner thighs. That will help you stay open in our squat during birth, or in general just during birth. This is also a fantastic pose you can use during contractions. It helps your baby engage into the pelvis. It helps your baby move through the mid-pelvis even. We're very open here. We're very helping gravity to pull baby down, and that's a fantastic thing. So, 2 more breaths. And slowly coming up again. Go. You're doing a wonderful job. And we'll just relax and release the tension from our legs. Good. Now is where we need our 2 blocks, and we'll place them about where we think we will come down into the squat, and we will place our legs wide apart, bend them and go down, place our palms on the floor. From here, we can first of all stretch a little bit, feel stretch in our hips and lower back, and then slowly, slowly come down into a squat on the blocks. We take a deep inhale, and with the exhale, we push our hips back up. That will help with pelvic mobility. Inhale, we come back down, and with the exhale, we come back up. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And now we will come down and stay here. If your heels don't go down in the beginning, that's okay. It's completely fine and natural. Time after time, when you practice this frequently, you will see that your heels will go down lower. Now we will allow ourselves to sink down, to release our body into gravity. If you can already now, on your 2 blocks, you can join your palms together and push your knees outside a little bit. Good. Now, what we're going to do is either now or from practice to practice is you're going to take 1 block out and try again. Even move around, rocking from side to side for a little bit before you go down. And finally, in the end, whenever you are ready for that, you can also take the 2nd block out and try without any. Find your space, find your place. If you feel sure and stable and grounded, then you can join your palms together and try again to push your knees out. And here you go with your yogi squats. Now I will show you some ways to use this squat in birth that will give you a little bit more support during contractions and will help you to not get tired so fast. We have a few options here, and one of them would be a ball, which I would really recommend being available to you during your pregnancy to practice on, and also during birth to really get that support. And what we will do is we will not only squat and help baby move down, we will also learn how to use our breath exactly in a way that will help us also to manage the sensation of the surge. And so when you feel the surge coming, you inhale deeply and then support yourself on your ball and go down with an exhale. Really deep, deep exhale. And then you can move from side to side. And when it's over, you can get up again. You can repeat that as many times as you like and wish with your contractions. And the birth ball is going to help you get some of the weight off your legs and feet. The exhale down is what's going to help you manage the sensation and bring that contraction force really to help your baby descend. You can also vocalize that. Let's say, for example, you feel the surge coming, you take a deep inhale and you go down with an exhale like that. And that really deep sound, that really deep voice, that is going to help you open up your body, open up. A second option would be that you have a chair where your partner is sitting on the chair, supporting you either behind you, having your back, or in front of you, and you just lean onto your partner like you lean onto the bowl. Or you can be in the shower and have some nice and hot water down on your back, and then you have your hands on the wall of the shower and you just support yourself on the wall, make some nice circles under the hot water coming down your back. And when you feel the surge coming, you inhale, and likewise you go with the support of the wall, you go down into your squats. So we will finish today's practice with just a few breaths to center again. Deep inhale and exhale. Bringing some awareness to the changes that happen through practice. And some gratitude for your body. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you so much. So I hope this helped, and I hope you will successfully practice your squats to be ready for the big day of your baby's birth. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Share the video with another pregnant friend who needs it, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. Thank you, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.